Welcome to our Glow Like Glass. We're so glad you're here. Please put your name in the comments so that we know that you're on, that you're watching, and you can get entered into some giveaways. And Jolynn, why don't you start us off and share what we need to have ready so that we make this super fun?
Fabulous. We're so excited to have you ladies on tonight. This is our favorite night because we get to pamper you as well as ourselves. This is the most amazing treatment. So make sure you get your samples in front of you and washcloths, buy some water or some warm washcloths, a headband, and your favorite drink. And let's get the party started. And we're going to tell you the whole reason we're here. And that's our beautiful Mary Kay Ash that founded the company back in 1963. We have been in business for 62 years now, and she wanted to enrich women's lives. That was her mission, and to be able to put God first, family second, and career third, and to live by the golden rule, to treat others the way you'd want to be treated. And when I heard that coming from corporate America, I wanted to be a part of something great like that. And Mary Kay, we are the #1 skincare line and glamour cosmetics in the whole world. Yay! That is such an honor because of you using our fabulous products. We have 2 charitable foundations. We have a foundation for abused women and children and a foundation for women's cancer. And thank you for giving back and using our products because we get to help others that way. And so let's get the pampering going, and we're going to play tic-tac-toe. So Rosie, tell them about our fun game and prizes that we're going to be giving away.
So this is a fun way to track like what products that you try, that you like, that you either want to purchase or you want to learn more about. And so anytime you try something you like or want to purchase, or we talk about something that you want to try, write that product in one of the squares. And when you have 3 products that you either want to try, buy, try or buy, then say tic-tac-toe, and you'll get extra point for that. When you have double tic-tac-toe, that's 6 products, you'll get 5 extra points. And when you get blackout, meaning all 9 squares are filled in with the product you either want to try or buy, that is, or on your wish list, I guess, that is blackout. So you'll get 10 extra points. So we're excited for that. So grab a piece of paper. It's pretty simple. Just make a tic-tac-toe, and anything you try that you want to buy, or I can't even think straight right now, but try or buy. We're going to have the pants on so you can get yours on as well. And then we're going to start with an eye makeup remover. So this is not one of the samples you got with your in your envelope, but hopefully your consultant let you know to have eye makeup remover ready. This one not only cleans off your eye makeup, but it helps condition your eyelashes. You want to shake it up before you use it so that you're cleaning, you're mixing that cleaner with that conditioner, and you just hold it there softly, gently. Holding it there helps it to gently soften up the makeup, and then you can just wipe away the rest. And if you wear waterproof, this can also take off waterproof, so that's fantastic. And the reason you want to use an eye makeup remover before bed, or even if you don't wear eye makeup, you want to clean your eye area before bed, is because of eyelash mites. And so if you've never heard of those, you can go to Google or YouTube, and I would not be eating if you're doing this because they're kind of gross to look at, but you can type in eyelash mites and learn all about their purpose, what they do. We just don't want them multiplying more than they need, and they don't like light. So when are they going to come out? When it's dark, when you're sleeping. And so you want to make sure that you have all your eye area cleaned, so they don't have any extra food there and extra work to do. So pretty gross and morbid. And if you're in our private Facebook group, you might have seen a post about those. But so you will want to clean off your eye makeup, and that is a great motivation to myself to keep the eye area nice and clean. And voila, I love how simple and easy that process is. And now we're going to grab sample number 1, and this is your cleanser. So if you have your samples that are connected here as number 1, we're going to do the cleanser. And I'm just making sure I get all this removed. So this product a little bit goes a long way. Avoid your eye area. So we just use the eye makeup remover on the eyes because that's meant for the eyes. Cleanser is not for the eyes. Cleanser is for everything else around the eye area. So think of 2 cucumbers around your eyes. Now we're going to do everything around that. A little bit goes a long way. Like Jolynn was showing you, it doesn't take much. And you can just rub it all over your face, and then you can get your face wet. Or if you already have your face wet, but either way, put it on and rinse it off. It doesn't have to take too long. And this is our more foaming cleanser. So you might see it foam up a bit. It's our repair cleanser, firming up the skin. That's why I love the repair line. So we have someone watching. So type your name in the chat if you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on Facebook. And rinse off your cleanser. And Jolynn will walk us through sample number 2.
Awesome. Okay, this is what your sample 2 looks like. And this is what it looks like in real life. Okay, that is the Gentle Radiance Peel, the glycolic acid that goes to work and exfoliates clear down to your epidermis. And I used to have this big dark spot here, and it's nearly gone. Oh my goodness, this really gets rid of age spots. It exfoliates so you have brand new, beautiful skin. You're going to avoid the eye area. Everything but that says eye, you only want eye products around the eye area. So if it says eye, yes. But if it does not say eye, do not use just, a regular moisturizer around your eye. You want to use eye cream. And so we're going to keep that away from our eye. You normally keep this on for about 10 to 12 minutes. We're going to keep this on for approximately 5 minutes. And you don't really rub it in. You just kind of place it. And you want to go from your girls to your curls with everything, y'all, because you don't want your décolleté aging. You see ladies that look really young and then they have not taken care of their neck and their chest. And you can tell their age by that. So we use a microdermabrasion on Sunday because you want to exfoliate your skin twice a week. And Rosie and I do the microdermabrasion. This is a refined crystal that we just use as a scrub in the shower on Sunday. And then it has a pore reducer. Isn't that a wonderful name? Oh, we'd love to hear that. So this is a quick and easy 2-step or just 1 step, depending on what you want it to do with your skin there. And then we use this on Wednesday. So you want to spread it out. And that is the Gentle Radiance Peel. And you see ladies have beautiful radiant skin. Well, for one, they're using a great skincare, and 2, they're exfoliating their skin at least once or twice a week and getting rid of all the dead skin. If not, your skin looks really dull and not fresh and radiant. So we're going to have beautiful glowing skin that you're going to love here in a few minutes once we get this off. So Rosie, do you want to show them some before and after pictures?
Yeah. So this is before and after of a cantaloupe. But don't worry, no cantaloupe was harmed. The deepest exfoliations that we have on right now, as you can see, that takes off the most layers of dead skin, and then the microdermabrasion is another exfoliator that we have. So one's a chemical exfoliant, one's a physical exfoliant. And the results, this is the results with the Radiance Revealing Facial Peel. Susan's results on the left with her neck. So that's why I say from your girls to your curls, because this ages a lot sooner than we think about, right? So it's one of the first places that we age. And then on the right side, one of my friend's customers, that was her results after using the products for 3 months, twice a week. So I like to pick 2 different days and use my chemical exfoliant one of the days, physical exfoliant the other day, or you can just pick one of them and do them twice. And that is our beautiful Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. So, and just to recap, if you're just joining us, make sure you put your name in the comments and then you get entered into drawings for that. And while we're letting this sit on just for a bit, Jolynn, I would love for you to introduce yourself, share a little about how you got into Mary Kay, what you've loved about your business.
Thank you. Well, I have been building my business for 35 years. So I'm the mature one. She's the young one. I've watched Rosie grow up in Mary Kay. And I am just so grateful. I said yes to Mary Kay for one reason, y'all. I wrote a bum check for $100 to get started. And within a few months, I was able to quit my full-time job and my degree and had a free car in the driveway just for getting my business started. Well, I didn't think it was going to be a business, but just for signing to get my products at cost. But what I have loved is the freedom and flexibility that it's giving me to work my life, my business around my family. And I care for my 88-year-old mama, and I have 3 boys, and now I guess are men, and I have 4 granddaughters, and we just spent an incredible 8 days with our little Floridians and had to ship them off today. So my eyes are a little puffy from crying. my sweet girls had to go home, but we'll see them soon. And that I love, because we can do that whenever we'd like. So it gives us the freedom and flexibility, and to still grow as a woman, as a wife, and to be around such positive, incredible women like Rosie. Love her and her family. And I am so stinking proud of her. She just earned her pink Cadillac.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to be partying big time. We've been going to each other's car celebrations for years. Yeah. And I'm just so proud of you, girl. So excited. We are earning our 20th pink Cadillac, and we're going to be picking our cars up pretty darn close to one another, which is
we'll have
exciting.
taken together. That will be
so awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. So tell us what you love about your business.
Yeah, so 16 years ago, I got introduced. I was just a referral. I went to a facial. I loved how my skin felt, but I had zero interest in joining. I wasn't really into makeup. I didn't want to sell anything. I thought Mary Kay was multi-level. I thought working with women would be a lot of drama and gossip, and I didn't know it was a positive experience like you talked that you shared. And so, but little by little, when I saw that there's no sales quotas, when I saw that you could earn the use of a career car, our car was getting really old, and we just shared it, me and my husband. So it was like, oh, a second car and brand new. And then I've learned the women in Mary Kay are so positive. And I love that Mary Kay set this up as a dual marketing company and not multi-level. So little by little, when I learned more facts about it, I just thought this is too good to be true. I showed it to my husband thinking he'd say no. And I probably would have been totally fine with that. I wasn't ready to get out of my comfort zone. But when he saw this, he said yes. And later on, he said he could see I needed something positive. We were dealing with infertility at that time. He could see I needed to be learning and growing. And I had kind of stopped doing that after graduating college. And yeah, so he saw that part of it. I saw flexibility, extra income, and he was thinking of personal growth, positive friendships. And now that I'm 40, I love 50% off on my own skincare, anti-aging skincare. And we've 4 years into the business, I earned my very first car. So I was not a fast microwave like Jolynn. I was more of a slow cooker, crock pot. But I took it at my own pace, and we earned our first career car in 2013. We've earned 9 cars now. We just earned our 9th car on last Tuesday on March 31st. And it's our very first pink Cadillac. And you never forget your very first pink Cadillac. So I'm super thrilled. So so excited about that. So I never would have imagined I was the type or anything, but I love that you just be yourself, right? Working with a company that's #1 direct selling brand is amazing. So, and that they have their priority of God first, family second, career third. So, yay. So we're going to rinse this off right now. Grab your second washcloth and make sure if you put this on your neck that you remove it from your neck. So grab the wrong washcloth. So yeah, so you'll get that all rinsed off, and you're going to feel your skin afterwards. See how soft it feels too.
I forgot to tell you, you may have felt a little tingling with that. And that's just the glycolic acid going to work, but it's really gentle. So you can go outside of the house after, you don't have red skin or burnt skin, or, you're not peeling. It is so gentle, but it really does a fabulous job.
Mm-hmm. And the next product we're going to do is one of the most popular ones people love, our deep cleansing charcoal mask. So I'm going to show where to put this. You're going to put this in areas where your skin is more oily, or if you have more dry skin, you'll just focus on areas where you have bigger pores. And I like to mostly focus on my nose area. You need to grab a little spatula. You can put it on with your finger, or if you have a little spatula tool, that makes it super duper nice. Avoid your eye area, of course. And you want a smooth layer, not too thick, not too thin, but just a nice, even layer. So you'll probably smell in here. There's peppermint, there's rosemary, and there's also navy bean extract that helps brighten the skin as well. And usually you use this product once or twice a week. Leave it on for about 20-25 minutes and let it dry. As it's drying, it's acting like a magnet, pulling excess oil, dirt, whiteheads, blackheads to the surface. And you just leave it on to dry, and then you just rinse it off so there's no pain involved. And Jolynn has discovered a couple other uses for charcoal mask. You want to share what you've discovered?
Yes. Oh my goodness. I love to work in the yard, but there's bees out there and wasps. And guess what? I was digging a dandelion out. Excuse me. And I put my hand right on a wasp. And I don't know if you guys have ever been stung by a wasp, but it just like throbs and kills. And I ran in the house and all I could think was mud, mud, mud. Well, I just did a facial. So this was on the table. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to try it. So I put it on. And literally, you guys, within seconds, I want to say, that's what it seemed like. It just literally pulled out the stinger. And I never felt another throb, another burn, another itch, nothing. Like, you know, it was gone. And that same week, I got a rash, a bug bite, and a burn. And I use this. It is amazing. So put this in your medicine chest, put this in your camping gear, put this in your car, just in case somebody gets stung by a bee or a wasp or mosquitoes, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, that is so true. I'm kicking myself that I didn't have. I usually keep samples in the car, but we had used it on mosquito bites. And yeah, my son got stung 3 different times from a wasp on our camping trip. So like, dang it, the time that it would have come in handy so well. But yeah, no, I'm not making that mistake again. So here's before and after pictures, so you can see with whiteheads and blackheads. And we're going to let this sit on and dry. And I love that Jolynn's fanning her face, because you'll want to do that and get that, speed that process up, because we're going to keep this on pretty quick and get you ready for bed. So just to recap, we have our tic-tac-toe. So any products that you're like, oh, I really like that, just as a great reminder, you can write it down and then you can text a picture of that to your consultant. And then we're going to talk about a couple of other products as well. Oh, let's take a picture. We got to take a selfie.
Oh, yeah.
Charcoal mask. I just forgot.
That's why Double Dog dare you to take a picture as well.
Yeah. So take a selfie.
We're going to post this
of a chart of you with your charcoal mask. Privately text it to your consultant for 5 extra points, or you can post it in our Glow Like Glass Facebook group for 10 extra points, and that's where we'll post it. And perfect.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's a funny face. Okay. I think we got our eyes open. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Oh, good. Sweet. Yep. So send that picture over to your consultant for extra points. We have an acne fighting skincare line. So if you struggle with acne or you know someone who does, we have a, it's called Clear Proof. It's our acne fighting set that has a cleanser, toner, a spot treatment, and a moisturizer. It has 2% salicylic acid in it and 5% benzoyl peroxide. That's my before and after pictures after using it for 1 week. Super impressed that it cleared up my acne and I had no new acne, and that hadn't happened in a really long time. So that's our acne line, great for guys, girls, teenagers, adults. And then we have a skincare line for teens that are, or girls in their maybe, you know, late teens, early 20s that are not needing anti-aging products, but are just wanting to get into good routines. And this is called the Mary Kay skincare line. It has 4 different steps. There's a cleanser, exfoliating scrub, a toner, and a moisturizer. It can come in 2 different formulas. If the teenager has more normal to dry skin, you'll want to use the hydrating. If they're more oily, you're going to want to use the mattifying. And there is trial versions of those as well for them to test. And then we have a 100% natural nourishing oil. I think mine's in the bathroom. I have 2 of them, and they're both, well, actually, no, I have one right here. Woohoo! So I love this product so much. I've been using it constantly this winter as like a cuticle oil. I love it on my hair. I love it on my face when I'm feeling just a little extra dry. So such amazing 100% natural nourishing oil. So that's another product that maybe you didn't realize Mary Kay had. And then something during the pandemic that really brought us a lot of joy is doing these treatments where we used to do this at Jolene's house on Tuesday nights around her kitchen table. And when we couldn't meet in person anymore, we decided, we have so much fun together. We're going to still do this together. Just we'll look a little different. So you got to try this pampering treatment at your own home. And if you went to a spa and had this treatment done, it would probably cost over $100, maybe $150, depending on where you're going. And you wouldn't even leave with any products. That would just be the experience. But these samples will last 3 to 4 more days, using morning and night, depending on the sample. Some might just be one time, but some of the samples are going to last you multiple more times. And you got a spa type treatment in the privacy of your own home. So you have the opportunity to gift girlfriends with the same experience. They can live anywhere in the United States. When you share 2 referrals with your consultant, you're going to get a glamour item of your choice, 50% off. So half off a mascara, that's what I would pick, or half off an eyeliner, half off a lip gloss. And then when you share 10 referrals, you'll get 10 additional referrals. You'll get half off a makeup item, and you'll get a sample of our hydrogel eye patches. And we're going to show you how to use these just right now, actually. They are so pampering. So we are going to quickly rinse off our charcoal mask. You can keep yours on a little bit longer if you'd like, and you can send over referrals, anyone who comes to your mind. And I was a referral, so I'm so grateful my friend put me down as a referral. I know she was trying to get some deal on something, skincare, makeup, but I've earned 9 career cars. And so I definitely feel like I have benefited way more than probably she has. So, but I thank her every time I see her. So rinse off actually you don't have to rinse off yet, but we're going to just show you these eye patches really quick. They're so pampering and luxurious. So, okay, got that off. So there's other brands of eye patches like this, but every single person I've talked to that has tried other brands likes these better. They say, oh my gosh, these are such good quality. So these are packed with a lot of hydration and a lot of fruit and vegetable extracts. And the benefits, I think of it as like a salad and a swimming pool for my under eye areas. So with the swimming pool, the benefits, a lot of hydration. When your skin gets dry, that's when the wrinkles, that's when it tears, and that's when you get those wrinkles. And so if you notice, people who have more combination oily skin tend to have less wrinkles, which is a perk of having oily skin. With dry skin, you're going to get those wrinkles. So the very first ingredient is water, and then there's glycerin. And then the third or fourth ingredient is pear extract. There's wild cherry, there's blueberry, raspberry, tomato, broccoli, and cabbage. All these healthy fruits and vegetables for us, also really great for our skin too. So you got your salad with all the fruit and vegetables and your swimming pool, and you can rinse off your charcoal mask right now. And when you're rinsing it off, just hold the washcloth to your face and let it soften up the charcoal mask, and then rinse it off. But as you're rinsing off your charcoal mask, I want to show these before and after pictures. This is my personal pictures on the right. I didn't realize how wrinkly my under eye area had gotten after using them twice. It was dramatic how much it helped. Mm-hmm. So I'm so glad I took pictures, because just looking in the mirror, I was like, I don't know if I really noticed a difference. But oh man, comparing it, I was like, yes. And it can help with puffiness. It comes with 30 pairs in a jar. So if you use it twice a week, how it's recommended, it will last 15 weeks, but there's always extra serum in the jar that I can usually get to last a whole extra week. So that is our hydrogel eye patches. So now your charcoal mask should be rinsed off, and Jolene's going to walk us through samples 4, 5, and 6.
All right. 4 is going to be your fabulous eye cream. And this eye cream has a ZMAC tip. I wish you guys could try this and feel it. That is zinc, magnesium, and copper. And it's really cold and refreshing. I could sit and put this under my eye all night. It feels so yummy. And that's how you dispense it. You just put a little bit out. So you're going to use your ring finger, since you don't have this applicator. And you'll just put a little bit on each side, and then kiss, kiss, kiss up above the brow, below our patches are there or we'd put them.
Yeah.
But when we take the patches off, we're going to put some eye cream right through here. You want to go low and high because your eye absorbs. And if you get it too close, I promise you, you're going to have irritation and you're going to say, I'm allergic to eye cream, but you're really not. It's just that, oh my goodness, anything that you get too close to your eye is going to get in it and cause irritation. So this helps for fine lines, deep lines, crepiness, puffy eyes, dark circles. Love it. Love it. Love it. So you want to get your hands on that eye cream and go ahead and put that on. And then Spanx in a bottle. That's next. But I want to show you our facelift in a box. How beautiful this is. Isn't that a gorgeous line? That is what we are using and demoing tonight, Rosie and I. You guys might have other skincare, and we'll give you some more instruction, or your consultant will, depending on which one you have. But this is the serum that you would use next, or you could use your day and night solution, whatever you have. And this is Spanx in a bottle. And it is just pure, why we call it Spanx in a bottle, it just tightens, sucks everything up, tightens, brightens, and tones your skin. I wish I could put my whole body in it. It is amazing, and it smells delicious, like citrus, yummy. So go ahead and use that all up. Avoid the eye again. The only thing that we put near the eye is eye product. Then we have our night solution, which is a gray bottle, and we have your night solution, night moisturizer. Okay, that is your Voluform night cream, and then the day cream you'll use tomorrow, and that has SPF 30. It's really important that you use sunscreen, especially now the sun is out. And I love how this dispenses. It just has a pump and a little bit comes out at a time. You don't need very much, so you'll probably use not all of that sample of your night cream. And it has retinol. And what happens, it's reversatrol. So it's reversing everything that we're using, is reversing the signs of aging. And this also has capsulated retinol that bursts and goes on your skin all night long and works to renew your skin and make you look youthful and younger. That's why you haven't seen the before and afters, but you're going to see the before and afters, and it's phenomenal. I'm so grateful that this director took pictures. So I love how the bottles are different. You can tell, gray and soft pink, and they're beautiful. And you can get every little ounce out. When you run out, you can unscrew this and just scoop it all out. So
it's amazing. And when you purchase a skincare set tonight from your beauty consultant, whether it is what we tried, or maybe it's the acne line, or maybe it's the Mary Kay line, or the Time Wise, when you purchase a skincare line, you get half off an additional item. So maybe you want to get half off the facial pill, or half off the charcoal mask, or half off our eye makeup remover, or half off an extra bottle of Spanx, because we always run out of that one step first. So you can, I'm just going to put a little more on. Reach out to your consultant and remind her, say, hey, and remember the special, because I got a skincare set. I get half off that, an additional item. And here's the before and after pictures. You can see her results after 4 days. She decided to take a picture, 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 months. So this is my absolute favorite skincare line because of the results there. If I'm going to take the time to wash my face, might as well be like the best of the best. And the coolest part about this is something that a friend introduced to me, is the order of application is tallest to shortest. So you got your cleanser, then next is your eye cream, the next is your lifting serum. They're pretty much the same height, but just do your eye cream right after the cleanser. And then the last step would be the shortest one, which is the night one at nighttime, or the day one at daytime. So just tallest, shortest, simple, easy, and a little bit goes a long way. So that is our Time Wise repair. So as we wrap up, text a picture of your tic-tac-toe sheet to your consultant. Let her know what products you enjoyed, or also let her know if there's any products you feel is not the correct formula for her. That is really helpful. Also for us to make a note of. And then just a recap of how you get points. If there's any products you're needing to order from your consultant, every $20 you spend, you'll get an additional point. You're getting a point just for being here, but then you get extra points for all the extra things on here. 10 extra points for booking an in-person or virtual pampering one-on-one session. and 20 points if you want to share that one-on-one session with a few friends. And so thank you so much for your support. Just to kind of let you know if this has ever been a thought in your mind, whether you're like, oh, it's really fun what they do, or I'd love to get 50% off on my products. So we see women join Mary Kay to make a little money, save a little money, a little bit of both, a lot of both. And so right now it's only $35 to join. You can, if you want, add on a $90 e-start that gives you full-size products that you can use for yourself or use as demos. So you can talk to your consultant if you want more information about that. Your consultant will send you a picture of this bundle and save. And here's our specials. If you get things in sets, you can get a savings. For example, the repair set that we could try tonight. If you got those all individually, it's like over $250. I think it's actually close to $260. When you purchase that as a set, Mary Kay gives it to you for $225. That's what you can just go on the website. But for you being on here, we'll give you the princess price of $199 for the repair set plus the free roll-up bag. So that is our gift to you for hopping on and taking care of yourself. And you can also do the queen or the catalog if you're needing multiple sets, and you can pick and choose on the page, and you can even customize. So that is a little about those specials, and your consultant will send that on over. And thanks again for getting pampered with us. I have a big chunk of moisturizer there. Thank you again.
Pink dreams.
Wonderful rest of your night. We love you so much.